we are going to discuss which vaccines are you going to receive when you go for your medical examination. But there are 15 vaccines which are supposed to be received by anyone who is applying for a permanent resident in USA. So, even you, a DV lottery winner, you are applying for a permanent resident in USA. So that means you are going to receive these 15 vaccines. That is, the number of vaccines to be received can be reduced in case you carry all your immunization records. So when you go with all your immunization records on your Dove medical examination, they will check your records. If they find that some of the vaccines, you have already received them, they will not give you those vaccines. They will not give it to you again. But they will give you the one which you have not received. So when you hear this video and when you know that you're already a DV lottery winner, maybe somehow, somewhere, you may decide to go and receive some of these vaccines even before you go for your medical. Because you may find that in other hospitals, they might be somehow cheap compared to the physician, the money will charge you. Because it is not the US Embassy that will determine the medical costs. It will be that clinic, the physician, and you will pay that money to that physician direct. You don't take it to US Embassy, no. You take it to the physician. So it's the one to determine how much is going to charge you, your medical examination. So when you are going for your medical examination, don't forget all the records of the vaccines you received. So I'm going to mention some of the vaccines. Some of them, the names are very hard. I will not pronounce them, but I'm going to put them here. You will be able to read them. So the first vaccine is COVID-19. I know some of you refuse to receive vaccine for COVID-19, especially in Africa. Many of you did not receive this vaccine. So if you know you are a DV lottery winner when you have not received this vaccine, you are going to receive it on your medical examination. Then another one, hepatitis A and hepatitis B. Those are two different vaccines you are supposed to receive. Another one, influenza. Then another one, influenza type B, in bracket hip. So these are two influenzas, but there is type B and influenzas only. You have to receive that one. Polio is one of the vaccine. I know many of you received this vaccine when you are still young. You may find it very hard to have this record for polio. But I know many of you received this vaccine. Then rotavirus, rubella. My friend, there are 15 vaccines. I'm going to put them here on the screen. You will be able to see them, but just count how many you received, how many you have not received. So then you will know which one you are going to receive, which one you are not going to receive. Then the next thing, I want to talk about the diseases that they will check. Remember, TB is one of the diseases that they will have to check you. So in case they check you when you have TB, they will tell you to go and treat your TB. Then after you go back for checkup again. If you're okay, then you will continue with your interview. That means the date which they had already scheduled for you for your interview, they will have to reschedule again. But that one you are at risk because you don't know. You may miss, because I remember there is a note on the website where they said that failure to bring all the required documents, you will be required to go back home and bring that document. But that one will make you will delay your visa, or even may result into denial of your visa. So if you have that trouble, because you don't know which period you will take when you are treating TB. So if you have, my friend, you are in trouble. But they cannot refuse you to go because you have TB, but they will encourage you to go and treat that TB. If it's cured, you will continue and you will go. Then another one, they check about syphilis. Syphilis is also one of the disease they will check. Another one is gonorrhea. Gonorrhea, those are the, I think, sexual intercourse, sexual diseases. Those are the diseases you receive through sexual intercourse. Yeah, they will also check you about that disease. And if they find out that you have one, of course, they will encourage you to treat it. They will give you medicine. You go and treat it. And then after you go for checkup again. And if you're okay, then you will go. They will not deny you for any disease that you have. But as long as you treat that disease and get cured, you'll be able to continue with your DV lottery interview. If you pass, then you are free to go. But on TB again, if you go when you had TB before and you treated that TB, please don't forget to carry your previous medical certificates. The medical certificates, the medical receipts, that shows the medicine you have been receiving, you were taking by that time when you are treating your TB. Because the physician, they will need to check that medicine to see if it is the medicine which they recommend to treat TB. So if you know you had TB before and you treated it, because TB, even if you are already treated, but they can check and they see that you had TB before. So you have to go with those medical records, shows the doctor who are treating you, the TB, and the medicine you have been taking before when you are treating that TB. Because when you don't go with them, they will tell you to bring them. So better you carry them when you are going, because you know that you treated the TB before. So you know it very well. So guys, that is what I wanted to give you for today. So enjoy this video. And if you are new, don't forget to subscribe to Chris Media 22. Yes, to share, commenting,